Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. We're going to start your reading off with the Heavenly Bodies of Astrology deck to get a feel for the energy of this reading for you. This is a message for Sun, Moon, or Rising in the sign of Gemini. Keep in mind that these are general messages, so please take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Maybe check with your moon sign, check with your rising sign, or your Venus sign, or any of the other zodiac signs that may stand out to you. Or do some of those retrograde energies and go backwards. Check out some of the readings that were done last week, last month, last year. As time is not a linear straight line, these messages are timeless. Time is really cyclical. So we spiral around and circle around to different energies quite often. All right, Gemini, so let's see what the flavor of this message for you is this week. Okay, we have Earth, persistence, patience, and practicality. Okay. So you may be taking one step at a time in a direction, being very patient and practical at this time. Let's dive a little deeper into that and see what the message is for you. Messages for Gemini, please. You know, it's summer. I usually enjoy being outside. It's the weekend though, so it gets kind of crowded out where I live. I live in a beautiful area with lots of parks and lakes and things like that. But I typically like to go to those areas during the week when they're not so crowded. Anyway, it's very muggy out, but I decided to go to the park right down the street and go do some trail hiking. With health as the first card out. I was thinking, you know, you may be paying attention to getting yourself some exercise and taking care of your body and health. Yeah, so I did that this morning. And it wasn't crowded, and I understand now why. Because this is also the time of year where I live where the yellow jackets will be coming out. And they have signs up everywhere. And I do remember getting an email from them saying that there are yellow jackets. They burrow into the rocks and the trails. I have been attacked by hundreds of yellow jackets in my past. And so when I saw that, I'm like, I'm going to just go back home. And we'll do this trail another time, or maybe when the sun goes down. All right, we have authenticity. So health, paying attention to your health. Physical, mental, spiritual, emotional. Authenticity, staying true to yourself. Being very transparent and authentic, real. Balance. Bottom of the deck, we have resilience. There we go. And Gemini, you are very resilient. I will say that. So this is all about you being very practical, very health-oriented, and staying true to yourself. Being very patient also with maybe the journey, or patient with others. Finding a nice balance in your life and being resilient through all the tests, the challenges, and the obstacles that we all face here in Earth School. Let's dive a little deeper into that for you though. Why is health here for Gemini? We have Judgment, Two of Swords. Gemini, there's definitely some, I want to say mental, how do we word this? So you're at a crossroads at this point in time, because you definitely have had some kind of judgment call or awakening of some sort as to how to view and think about a situation. This could have to do with your mental, emotional health. We're going to dive a little deeper into that. Could also be with your physical health, for sure. This falls under health. But you're kind of on the fence, at a crossroads as to, like, what do I do with this? How do I don't know how to think about, I don't know what to think about this yet. Undecided. Very interesting. But definitely there's been something that has come alive and awakened you when it comes to the aspect of health. And this could even have to do with, there's been a lot of reports on certain chemicals and toxicity that's been put into foods that we purchase, and this could have to do with overall health, the health crisis in the world. This could have to do with many different, so take as it resonates for you. Queen of Pentacles with authenticity. You definitely are a giver. And that is in your true nature, to give. To give, you have the ability to manifest that which you need and then some. And so when you do have excess, your innate ability, your innate instinct is to give to those less fortunate, to just give because it feels good to give. Check with why you're giving, though. Is it truly authentic? Because now that I'm going back here, there's been something that you've been awakened to, a truth, a realization, that something that you didn't see before. This could be with your mental health or emotional health, spiritual health even, or the health of somebody else. And again, you don't want to judge. There's just, the Two of Swords is just a crossroads. I'm not sure. I'm kind of stuck. I don't know what to think about this, how to think. I'm giving, but am I giving because I feel bad, or am I giving out of my true authenticity? Ace of Wands with balance. There's definitely a new start in however you're taking action in a situation that's going to actually assist you in the balance of your life, in the balance of your overall life experience. Nine of Cups. In the balance of your relationships, your connections, your dreams, your desires, that which you love, that which brings you joy and happiness. You could be having a switch from the material world, the way that you used to perceive people, places, things, life, from a very materialistic or superficial way. Not calling you materialistic or superficial, but perception. And now it seems as though with this Judgment card, there's been a more spiritual element that's been awakened in you. And it's opening up a whole new realm of how you feel, and this desire to give, this desire to contribute to We have the Tower at the bottom. So definitely something has either been shocking, or this is just a giant aha. Oh, I didn't see it that way before. You may even have seen your own judgment on a situation or someone in a new light. It could have to do with the mother, your mother, or just someone that has a mothering element to them. Definitely a connection, a deep connection to you. So this is something that is unfolding very slowly with this earth energy here. So be patient. You are being patient. You're kind of not having a knee-jerk reaction, not jumping to conclusions, but you are seeing how this could be the health of a relationship or just your overall health. How it affects, how everything affects everything and everyone affects everyone. But definitely a whole new spiritual element has been opened up here. And it's opening you up to your own ways that you have judged in the past or perceived someone, maybe someone that either is a mother figure to you or just has that mothering element to them, towards you. Okay. Can we get more on this? It seems so cryptic, but I'm sure that it makes sense. Six of Swords. Okay. Can I get one more on the Six of Swords? Truly, you're leaning towards a more balanced way of viewing and perceiving things, where maybe in the past you weren't so sure how to perceive a person or a situation that was very important to you and close to you, but because you were maybe pulled into so many other directions and situations that seemed more important, you might have just kind of skirted over it. Maybe this is somebody that was in need of help and you didn't realize the situation or the urgency and was just like, oh, they'll be fine. And then you realize like, oh, I really wasn't there for them and I am like a giver, and maybe you're trying to compensate for that. I don't know. There's so many different ways to read this right now, Gemini, and it's kind of a difficult collective read, but I'm trying here. Bringing some more balance, which is actually assisting. This is your true nature, the sun. Bringing more balance into the way that you're thinking and perceiving a situation with regards to the overall health of your life in relationship to whatever this is speaking to. Can I get a little more? Gemini, my goodness gracious. This is definitely a feminine energy, if that helps. What's authenticity here for? And I don't really see, I see Nine of Cups. That's the only feeling. So you are beginning a new venture, balancing in your feels also. Balancing. Okay. This is just confirming what I was saying before, that you were kind of in your own world and fogged out. There were cobwebs. You weren't really able to see clearly a situation. I have the moon here too, which is that which is hidden or blind spots or mystery. And the Seven of Swords is kind of like you're feeling kind of standoffish or sad or just lost when it came to a situation. Prince of Wands speaks of having the courage to overcome and really take the steps to overcome this energy, this foggy, lost minded state that you had been in. which has really opened you up to your true authenticity when it comes to your ability to give to those that are in need. And maybe this is someone who would never ask for you to give, but you feel that they could use what you have to give. This could be money. Maybe somebody's in need of money. Or some kind of material. Queen of Pentacles is like something material. Maybe your mom needs money. I don't know. It could very well be just that. I'm reading so deep into these because it's just a vast message here. But the Hierophant. You are definitely tapping into something deeper and seeing something from a much bigger scope now. And you are definitely learning something here. And this actually has to do with what you were believing. Maybe you were believing by the way you're perceiving a situation. Maybe it was fed to you by someone else. It was fed to you by your own pain or your own trauma in the past. The mind was taking over. This could actually have to do with your religious beliefs or your upbringing. Just something that you just assumed, assumptions, and now this is now things have changed. You've had an awakening of sorts here. The Hermit at the bottom, Two of Cups below that, and Death. So definitely something is transforming and changing, and it has to do with someone that you love deeply. King of Cups below that, and how you feel and your emotions and your deep emotions. And maybe you haven't really shown this other person truly how you feel. And now it's time. It's time to actually, maybe that's why your health is here, because you're not truly expressing how you feel here. It's all, you're all in the head and in the material world. And there's definitely a lot of feelings here. But we have the Hermit overall. So you definitely are slowing down. Here's that Virgo energy. Mercury is in retrograde in Virgo. The Sun is now in Virgo also. So deeper inner reflection and deep thought. Getting way more in touch with your heart. So let's get one last message for you, Gemini. Wow. This one was pretty deep. And again, I'm seeing with below the Tower, the Empress, and the Three of Cups, and the Emperor. Okay. So you may have had influence of someone else over your, or someone or something else had just influenced your perspective and the way you felt about someone with regards to someone that you do love a lot. And, or you just were clouded over with so many other things going on in your life. Anyway, Gemini, don't forget to like this video if you are liking it. And definitely subscribe if you're not subscribed. And feel free to comment. I'd love to hear your comments on this one. And if you're looking for a personal reading, if you'd like one with me, you can book that through my website, which is BeTheChange333.com, and that information is in the description box below this video. All right, last message for Gemini, please. It's like a whole whirlwind of the Tower, though. This is pretty disruptive. That's definitely Uranus energy here. And the Empress below that. Sudden awakening, sudden realization, sudden something. Spirit of water. For Gemini, trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Allow your inner child free rein. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Your emotions. Trust the messages they're giving you. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. Your native spirit wants you to know the spirit of water invites an emotional richness into your life. Communicate from your heart. Communicate from your heart. Embrace your childlike wonder. This card also represents purification, cleansing, and healing. It reminds you to clean your personal space and your body. It also urges you to accept and embrace your emotions, all of them, even the ones that you don't usually like. Additionally, trust your hunches. Push off from the shore of safety and enter the flow of life. All is well. So definitely embrace your emotions, all of them, everything that's coming up. And I keep hearing mother, mother. So for many of you, this may have to do with your mother, a mother figure, a mother-in-law, the mother of your children. You know, take what resonates for you and leave the rest. But that's what I have for you this week, Gemini. So I hope that you find this helpful for you. And I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.